girl had fallen from the top down to the bottom. She fell out of the rocking chair and that's what hit her.
Dad. Hello guys, ParaCurious here. Welcome back to Paranormal Pinpoint.
Episode 2.
Today we are throwing a dart at a map, blindfolded, and wherever it lands we're going to find the closest haunted location and investigate it.
So let's see where the dart landed.
So now we are throwing the second dart. Okay, don't throw it yet. Let the spirits travel with the dart. Oh, you hit your ducks. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. Interesting throw. Whatever's really closer here, because this place we've already been to, so it's gonna be one of these two places. I actually think I was wrong before. You might be closer to the location in Ohio. A little over 3, almost 4. That one's right before 3 3/4. This one is right after. So I think we're going to this one right here. I can't remember what that is, but you guys will know soon.
So our closest pinpoint was actually in Ohio. And today we are at Poasttown Elementary School.
We're pulling up. There it is. Oh yeah, it was a good drive. Oh, babe, look at the sun.
I spelled it right.
Yeah. Yeah, you did, thank you.
But yeah, so this was their bedroom, and then after that happened, there was another incident that happened. Daryl actually woke up on the floor on his hands and knees. He had 4 holes in his head, so had no idea what happened. He just woke up and he was bleeding. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that once we get down the hallway. All right, so since there's only 2 of you, you get a little bit of a bonus today. Usually in a bigger group, we don't get to see this. We just talk about it. So I'm gonna take you guys down here. There we go. The boiler room is a little bit damp. You can't come in here though, it's fine. When Daryl first moved in, one of the ideas he had for the place was to turn it into a Halloween haunted house. Perfect character for the boiler room, Freddy Krueger. So Freddy was the finishing act. He'd hide around this corner, and then people would run out the door screaming, and Daryl would laugh hysterically because it's great. So one night he's sitting out there, people aren't running out there anymore, and they're kind of like, Daryl's like, what's going on? So he walks in, Freddy's not here. So he calls the guy and he's like, where did you go? You know, everybody stopped walking or just started walking out. And he's like, man, some guy came up to me and his face was burnt. He's like, and he stood there and looked at me and all of a sudden he just disappeared. So he was like, oh my God. So we know that there was a janitor that used to work here, and unfortunately he did pass away in a fire. So we think he used to come back and kind of check on things, and he probably saw Freddy in here like, who the heck are you? There was a guy here one night, he was sitting back here. You can put a chair back there in between if you want. Every once in a while people will feel someone walking up to them. They'll hear stuff like behind them. I used to get a lot if I sat there, I could see people walking there where the light is. So you could tell if someone would block the light out. I felt like I just got touched. I'm like, I'm telling the story. So Daryl might have told you some of this stuff already. One of the things with this is what I was telling you guys about in the break room. So the picture over there, the 4 holes, that is what happened to Daryl that morning.
Oh, that's his head.
And the reason that it's not in that room and it's out here is because of door 109. So back when they first had the school, the door used to be closed and the camera used to be back here. And for some reason, door 109 would open on its own. So every time something would happen, this door would open on its own, block the camera, and something physical would happen to Daryl. So it's pretty crazy for a while. So We always tell people now, like, try to open that door. It's not locked.
Yeah.
So we don't understand what's happened. I do like to say at this point in the tour that just because of that, there is nothing evil here, there's nothing bad, there's nothing that's gonna hurt you. We got a couple grouches, I'll tell you about those, but they're still not gonna do anything like that. We think with that, maybe something came in with somebody and they were either trying to warn him, like Daryl, or it was something else that came in. So I don't know if he told you the history of the funeral room, but so when you own a haunted location, people like to bring you strange things. So I always joke that this is our strange things room. It is a partially used casket and the embalming machine was used. And then the cross actually used to be used in the ceremonies too. So we've been telling people come in here and kind of try to do, you know, like reenactments or just see what you get because it's only been here a few months, so we haven't really had a lot of people try it out yet. So both bathrooms do work, but I always recommend using the women's restroom because it's just cleaner and everything works good in there. So, but just because the bathroom doesn't mean anything either. They will come into the bathroom and they will mess with you. If you're sitting on the toilet, they might come up and touch you. They're known to do that sometimes, or they'll walk into the stall next to you. So they do like to kind of play games too. So.
Stuck, what do you mean? Look at me. How did you get in there? What do you mean? Oh.
The gym is a really good spot. It's very active. If you guys are kind of having a quiet night and you're feeling like not a lot's going on, they come in and just start playing in the gym. So one night we were here, we had a public investigation, and as people were walking through, it sounded like a loud metallic bang is the best way to describe it. It almost sounded like a beam and it slammed against the back door. And we all heard it, so we're all just like, what was that? What was that? Like everybody does, and there was nothing there. So metallic sounds are very common, so you might get that a lot. So this is something I'm gonna show you guys. This is one of the coolest catches that I still to this day have ever heard. So again, on that same night when I was walking through, we all heard this.
What the hell? There's no children here.
That was it?
The yelling?
Yes. What?
What, you guys were in here and
Yeah.
you heard that like yelling.
I was here, there was a group on the stage, the people that caught this recording were at the bottom of the stairs. So she was probably up at the top of the stairs, so they heard her clear as day, and we were just kind of like, what was that? Like, cause we just heard the kind of like, you know, but they actually heard it and they think she's saying hurry up, but she can't say her R's.
I couldn't even tell if that was what I was supposed to be hearing or if that was...
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it sounds so human.
Because the guy, he's like, that's a kid. And he's like, there's no kids here because it was an adult investigation, like a public investigation, and we only allow adults in. So this part, this is probably one of the parts that you've heard about if you've read about stuff online about the school. Because a little girl had fallen from the top down to the bottom. So she didn't pass away here, but she did pass away later, like about a month.
Oh, wow.
We still get stuff to mimic that, that something has happened, and we don't know if it's because we've talked about her story so many times or if there's still some type of activity tied to her here.
So she fell like from there
No,
down?
from the top.
And like through here?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
what?
Yeah.
I thought you meant down the stairs.
That's
She
what I
fell
thought
through
right
the
there.
middle.
Yeah,
She fell like through the middle, so.
Oh my gosh.
We used to call it urban legend stairwell for years, and we kept having students who come through like, oh, I remember when it happened. I remember, nobody could tell us any information. We don't say her name because her family's still living, but we do have her obituary, so we know that it definitely happened. The fall was around like November, and I think she actually passed close to Christmas time, which is even more sad.
Gosh.
This is my least favorite spot. I hate it. So with that being said, welcome. It's the best place ever. Put this light on for just a second in here. I'm gonna actually turn this back off just so you guys can actually see again. Darkest room in the building. This whole little section right here, when we came in, this is, I hate it, it's terrible. We have a guy in here, his name is Larry. He likes women. So if you're feeling brave, come in here and hang out, because if he's here, he will let you know he's here. If you're recording him, he'll talk to women, and if men try to talk to him, he's usually mean to men and tells them to get out. But Larry is known to go from here across over to this room, and that's where I saw him when we were coming in. But if he's over there a lot of times, like you can ask him, like, Larry, are you down here? And he'll go like, and you'll hear him shuffling, so it's pretty cool. If you guys have like a stationary camera, face it down the hall, let it run, and you might get him pulling back and forth. He's pretty good about it.
Like you can see a figure?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Wow.
He's
We
like,
should really try for that.
like I said, he's not afraid to let you know.
That's one thing we've never seen or caught a shadow figure.
Oh,
so
really?
We've never
Definitely.
caught it on camera.
we've been doing this for 2 years now, and I'm still waiting for the moment. I'm dying for it. So
I'll cross my fingers for you tonight. If you get it, let me know. I want to know that you got him. He's pretty active. I'm like, he wasn't, I don't know if he's a bad person, but it's like in life, he was probably one of those people you'd be like, creepy. Because I got a picture of him. So I'll show you the picture on its own first. So that's what it looks like. You can see Larry's face.
what?
Whoa.
Wait, that's terrifying.
And more fun, he's barefooted.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see toes.
that is creepy.
So this is
That's
one of
weird.
the best shots, but people do get in pretty often. So now we're gonna go to the teacher's wing. So downstairs is my favorite, least favorite, like love, hate. And then in here, this is the principal and administration office. You're going down the hallway, there's little fairies, and it's supposedly if you touch a fairy, you have good luck, so.
We'll touch
I forgot
a
to tell you
fairy.
about- Yeah, come down, look for a fairy before it gets dark. I do want to point down to the end of the hall though. Also very cool. We realized about a year ago that we have a spirit of a cat. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
she runs pretty fast, but we've seen her here. She'll kind of dart in and out of the doors, and she'll kind of run down the hall, and then every once in a while we'll see her in the break room. So
Really?
yeah, she's just a black baller, like she's real fast.
Is down there where
Yep.
she fell? Where'd
So
she
this is
fall?
the staircase. So this is the thing. We don't know where she fell from. Like if she fell from this way, if she fell from this way. I'm like, if she fell from anywhere over here, it would have been like a crazy situation. So we don't know. People are like, did she get pushed? Did she fall? We don't know. We don't know.
How did she not die? Like that's far.
I don't
She
know.
did eventually.
Well, this is crazy too. So when she fell, she was pretty messed up, obviously, from the fall. They get her home. She has to have surgery and all that stuff to get her home. And they had her in a rocking chair. She fell out of the rocking chair, and that's what killed her.
No.
Yes. And I was like, oh my God. So terrible situation.
That's awful.
I know.
This is crazy. I can't believe that.
Yeah. So again, tonight you can feel free to go into any of these little places. Come check them out. But like I said, I'll just take you to the more notable spots. Okay. Now this one might be your least favorite or your most favorite. So yeah, this is the doll room. So people first come in, they see it, and they're like, oh my God, these dolls are so creepy. Well, when Daryl and Brenda first had moved in, Brenda had seen the man, so she knew something was here, and they started doing construction up here, and the construction guys kept telling him, like, man, we see a little girl. And he was like, okay, didn't believe them either. Well, then one day he saw the little girl, so he's kind of like, okay, this is crazy. So he had to believe that there was something here. So over time, Brenda started bringing dolls and putting them up there and like leaving them for the little girl. And again, when you own a haunted location, people like to come and bring you like all the things. Every once in a while, men will come in and feel like kind of overwhelmed, and they don't know why, but they think it's someone kind of giving you their emotions. Every once in a while, you'll actually see like a big orb of white. Not just like a tiny little, like you see it with your eyes and it's like different colors. Every once in a while you'll see that, and then you'll hear little pebbles get thrown at the lights. We've had people who'll sit in there, we'll see somebody just walk across.
This room here?
Yep, shadow figure. He'll either walk across or he'll go like this and look around the corner at you.
You're hyping me up. It better happen.
I can feel it today. I was like, man, it does feel pretty good in here today. So this room is Bones and All. This was a movie that was filmed here. So they just did like one scene, and it was just in this room, but they were here for 9 days. So this is how it was set up for the movie. I guess it was like an asylum, but it was just for the movie, we left it the same way, and then there's like a sink with a bar of soap or something still.
That is weird, the asylum look in the school. That's
We
interesting.
have a coffin downstairs too.
Did you hear something?
Yeah.
Did you, Faye? I missed it.
We had some team come out from another location one night, and they came to the school. They're like, we're gonna prove that this isn't haunted. Like, why would this school be haunted? Nobody specifically died in the walls of the building, so of course they're like, oh, it's not haunted. We're gonna go prove it. Cool. So they come out, and one girl's in here, two of them are down there, And all of a sudden, the one that's in here, she's like, get in here, get in here. And she said it was because she was like in there and she started seeing this around the door.
Oh my gosh.
So she starts screaming for them and they're like, we're coming, we're coming. And she's like, get in here. So as they're coming down the hall, just walking, they hear in between them. And they didn't see anybody. And they left by midnight and they came back to tell us about it.
That's awesome.
I hope I'm not amping it up for you, but I'm like, I hope it's going to be awesome for you tonight because it feels like it. So now with this hallway, they like to play hide and seek. So sometimes if you hear noise down there, you go down there, they'll come down here and start making noise. So they're like pretty clever about that. But there were 2 train accidents. The one happened on July 4th, and I believe it was 1910. And they were coming back from a family picnic, and the trains collided. And then they had to use the grass out in the back for a makeshift triage area. So that's one of the other theories too. And land was also inhabited by Native Americans. At one time, the kids were going to schools, one-room schoolhouses. And then when they came and took the land from the Native Americans, they started taking their kids as, retaliation. So again, these other classrooms, feel free to go in if you want to. So Miss Johnson's room, same thing. This is another huge reason why people come to the school. So there were a couple Miss Johnsons in the room, and I hate that they say mean teacher because I don't feel that she was mean. I think she's probably from the 30s or 40s because she's very stern. So the school opened in 1937. I think she was probably like one of those earlier teachers. And the reason I think that is because she doesn't like horseplay in her classroom. She's very much old school. One of the best things, this is something you guys might want to try with the cat balls. So sometimes she'll do it when I'm talking. You gonna do it today? Probably not today. But if you're having like horseplay or anything, or just talking, sometimes you'll just hear the little push getting pushed in.
Really?
And so a team came the other night and never even thought to try this. So they had a cat ball and they put it on there, they heard the squeak and the cat ball went off.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Like, oh, that's a great idea. One last thing in here. If you guys are recording.
Did you just hear that?
Yeah,
Right over.
Are you coming in for your book? You have some friends tonight. Can you knock on something if you want them to read your book to you later? Okay. I was like, oh, cool. All right, good. Okay, so why? I was getting ready to tell you about it. They love this book. If they do that, sometimes you can ask them questions and get responses like that. When you read it, make sure you tell them, like, we're going to come read this to you and put all of your devices that light up. And, like, if you start telling them, then sometimes they'll come light all your stuff up because they're excited.
And read it in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't take it out of this room. Like, this is their favorite spot.
Okay.
So sometimes you'll hear a train go by, like, twice. Sometimes you'll hear it, like, 487 times. You just don't know. But when a train goes by, sometimes it's like ramps the energy up in here. It comes to that window and shines like up here and goes across.
Did you just hear that? Right behind me, it was like a light switch noise. There was like a tunk.
Oh, I heard something else. I thought it was maybe like somebody's shoe squeak.
Yeah, I definitely caught that. That was loud.
Are you excited? They're gonna come and play with you. You have to tap where you want them to go tonight.
Oh.
You want us to go to the end of the hall? Can you tap harder? Okay.
I hear it.
We're coming.
Oh my gosh. Those are like on command. Like
They're really good here. Like a
I don't know if I've ever seen it like that quickly.
A, B, C, D, E. See, they're very good about it here. Not all the time. Like sometimes I feel like, it's like sometimes you go and it's quiet. But I don't know. Like I said, I hope it stays like this for you tonight. Because as soon as I walked in, I was like, oh yeah.
Okay, I found one of the fairies. She said you have to touch it for good luck, so.
Wait, let me touch mine.
Don't hit her.
Who's that?
I think it's Biden. It says, I let you in, over and over again with pentagrams.
What the?
That's really
Literally, one of their rules on the sign was no conjuring.
Yeah. This is weird. but literally just like walking around, I feel like tonight's gonna be crazy, and this is gonna be one of my favorite locations we've ever been to.
Yeah, even from the beginning, I was thinking that I feel like it's going to be a really good night.
Okay, so to start off the night, we're gonna investigate the doll room.
Just so you guys know, we did have 2 cat balls going off at the same time while we were setting up. One was out there, and
One was
on
the one on this chair. If there are any spirits here who would like to join us in the doll room, can you come and give us a sign?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
Great.
My name is Clayton, and that's Bailee. It's nice to meet you. Can you try lighting something up for us or making a loud noise? Bert. It's nice to meet you, Bert. Is there anyone who wants to play?
Whoa, I swear when I just looked over there for a split second, I thought I saw
Portal.
like I couldn't see facial features, but I thought I saw someone in a red dress.
In a red dress?
Swear, red dress, and the legs were really skinny. I didn't see like a face, but I saw like a red dress and really long, skinny legs.
Is there a woman here? Or a girl?
See me.
Oh my gosh. You saw her.
Yeah.
She could see you. She could see your dress. You can show yourself to either of us again if you'd like.
Curse.
If it's just saying again, like always, we have something with us, we really need to figure that out.
It's a creature.
That noise.
Oh yeah.
There.
We were like, what is that?
Yeah.
It told us. Yeah, it's a bug.
Probably a cricket.
Yeah, a little varmint.
I heard that.
You heard that?
Yeah. Thank you, whoever made that noise. Could you do it again?
Metal.
Was it metal? A metal noise.
Edmund.
Edmund. That is a very old name. It's nice to meet you, Edmund. Thank you for telling us your name.
Whoa.
Thank you so much, Edmund.
Was that in the hallway?
Yeah.
Hunting.
Hunting.
Did you like to hunt, maybe?
Or it's something hunting us. Or maybe it's saying we're ghost hunting.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Money.
that?
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
tap.
Out in the hallway again.
Yeah. Can you shut up over there?
What?
She scares me.
I swear that came from over there.
And it said she scares me.
Maybe a teacher?
Are you talking about Mrs. Johnson? If so, give us a sign. Okay, that's a sign.
Yeah.
It's up there. Edmund, are you still here with us? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I asked if Edmund can confirm because he was the one making noise.
Yeah, that was like a metal sound, like a tink.
Yeah. Edmund, how many spirits are here with us right now? If it's more than 10, can you make a noise?
Relation.
It's in relation to 10. Is that a term? Edmund, we're probably going to try and investigate another room. You can follow us if you'd like.
Hello and welcome.
Thank you for welcoming us.
Sounds like a teacher on the first day of school. And today was the first day of school for...
A lot of people that
Yeah.
we know, yeah. I wonder if, like, since this is around when school started, if the ghost teachers here are getting, like, back into their habit of school's beginning.
Fall.
Fall. School starts in fall.
Yep.
Pretty much. Thank you for welcoming us into your school. If you'd like to communicate with us elsewhere, you can.
So recently we've noticed only about 50% of all our viewers are actually subscribed.
So if you're watching right now, go hit that subscribe button. We'll give you like 5 seconds. Thank you guys so much. Back to the video. You guys probably can't tell on video, but this place is like a maze. So now we have moved to the boiler room. We have some equipment set up. And I'm gonna try this method back here where the guide told us was an interesting spot to investigate, because sometimes you'll feel like someone's walking towards you and you get good evidence. Okay, I'm gonna go under.
Don't trust the bad ones.
Yes. Friend?
Are you trying to tell me that you're gonna be a friend and that there are bad ones here?
May I?
The children play games.
That makes a lot of sense for being in a school. Pretty sure I saw that flashlight.
Hey.
Hi, my name's Bailee and that's Clayton. Can you tell us who we're talking to? Are you a teacher or a student?
Don't see?
What do you mean?
Me.
No, I don't see you.
We won't harm you.
Good, I'm glad. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering right, the guide told us earlier that there was a man, I believe a janitor, who died in a fire. Is that man here?
See me. 7.
I can't see you. There's just a noise back there.
Morgan. Hello.
Is your name Morgan?
I don't know.
Are you 7? That was right behind me.
They keep secrets.
Leaking?
That would make sense. It kind of sounded like a water droplet, but I don't actually think that's what it was, because the first noise was back there by the door, and the second one sounded like it was like right behind me, and I don't see anything leaking.
Good idea.
Is the man who burnt his face here, who died in a fire?
No.
Oh, okay. So is it just you, Morgan? Or maybe not Morgan? You said that might not be your name?
Williams.
Morgan Williams? Is Morgan Williams still here with me?
Yeah, whole lie.
So is Morgan not your name? Dude. You said Williams through the obelisk, so I'm gonna guess that's your last name. Can you tell me your first name if it's not Morgan?
DNA. Wow. Did you hear that?
No.
It was like a full freaking sentence. It went on for like 5 seconds. I think it said something like, "Are you enjoying your evening?" It literally lasted for so long. It like freaked me out. It went on for so long. Fire.
I'm sad.
You're sad? Why are you sad?
My arms.
Were your arms burnt?
Him. I just died. That's it.
I don't think you died as recently as you think. Earlier you kept saying that I can't see you. I know I can't see you, but can you see us?
He did.
I don't think I was talking to a 7-year-old named Morgan Williams. I think Morgan Williams was the name of the guy with the burnt face.
When you said that, this lit up. You wanna move?
Yeah. Did you hear that noise?
That wasn't you?
No.
Right now?
Yeah, right before you turned around.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's happened a few times. That's the noise that I heard before too.
Thank you. Whoever that is. Now that I'm listening, can you make another noise in here?
Did you hear me?
Wow.
Yes, we did. I could hear you through these headphones. Was that you?
No,
No?
that was right behind me on the floor.
Dude, that was loud.
Did you it sounded like a scrape or like something sliding.
Whoever was here talking with us, thank you so much. And thanks for making those noises. So now we have moved to the stairwell where the girl fell and was hospitalized. Bae is going to do Estes method and we're going to try and communicate with her. And we have equipment all over the steps. The flashlight's on.
Rage. Sun.
Rage and sun.
What if someone's son, like a child, had a rage?
That flashlight just flashed. Oh.
It said son, so like child, boy.
Because there's theory about how she fell. If she
Because
was
if she
pushed.
was at the top, how would she have fallen over that?
Yeah, that banister is just as high as this one, and she was, what, 7 years old?
I don't know.
Something like
Just a
that.
little girl.
If there's someone...
Misunderstood.
Photo and misunderstood. Oh my god. If there's
Wait.
Holy shit.
Mine.
If you'll stay.
What are you trying to tell me right now? You said misunderstood. Is the story about you falling what is misunderstood?
You're next.
Because you already know.
You're saying I already know. Is it that you were pushed? We were just talking about that a minute ago. Holy shit! Holy shit! What the f was that? That was so loud. What was that?
Him.
Him.
The man.
No. Does he have bad intentions? Is he evil? Is the man out there gonna harm me or try to? There was just a noise out there.
Everywhere.
There's a noise out there. What is going on? What is going on? What's making all this noise?
More info.
Okay, I would love some more info. Were you pushed off the railing?
Afraid to.
John.
Afraid to what? Tell us? I'm officially on edge because of this basement. I'm freaking out a little bit, but I'm trying to stay focused on the girl.
Was there.
Was someone there when you fell? Holy shit.
Looking back.
What are you trying to tell me? And why did you tell me I was next? Is someone gonna try and push me?
I was lying. It was in a really creepy voice.
Lying about what?
Could not bear.
What do you...
Student.
Did a student push you?
Bruce.
Is the man still here?
Victim.
Were you a victim to bullying?
Come here.
Come where?
Jay.
I feel like I can't even breathe right now. I feel like I'm like cornered. Holy shit, up there was just a loud noise. Is that you? How many spirits are with me right now?
Subdural. Life insurance doctors.
Was there issues with bills and medical stuff after you got hurt?
Wait and see.
What do you mean?
Customers. Transform.
Are you saying that the people who stay here transform the story or change it in some way to the point where it's not true anymore or it's misunderstood? If so,
Barely fit. The top.
you were pushed from the top?
Come.
Holy shit, holy shit. Hello? That one's on. Thank you. Is something gonna happen to me tonight?
You all.
Can you try to tell me if someone pushed you?
Shove.
You were shoved? By who? Was it a student?
Witness.
Someone witnessed it. Why didn't they do anything? Many people did. Why didn't they do anything about it?
All we know. Tried to. Grab.
Holy shit, all three are on. Oh, they're going off. One by one, they all went off. What do you mean you tried to grab? You tried to save yourself? That was huge. Holy shit.
Has small hands.
You were just a child. Are you still a child in the afterlife? It just feels so heavy in this.
Always.
Always a child?
Who is that?
This is Bailee. And my name is
In
Clayton.
the dark.
Where? Which way?
Float.
Over there? In the dark, I take it you mean?
Doesn't look okay.
I don't want to scare
How much
you.
I know.
I don't want to scare you. I'm gonna get bad. This has been wild. I'm for sure talking to her, and she's saying, like, she's confirming to me over and over again, she was pushed, and that there were many witnesses, and they tried.
Yeah, they'd say shove, I figured.
And they tried to do something about it, but they couldn't. And then she was telling me that, like, there were issues after she got hurt with, like, the medical care and, like, money and stuff like that.
Earlier it said can't fit or something like that, couldn't fit, something like
Because
that.
it's so.
I pictured like someone falling and like smacking.
Well, she said she was trying to grab on, but she had small hands.
Oh my god.
And then I asked, are you still a child right now in the afterlife? And you said always. Like, it's been really active. Want to switch spots? I'm gonna start. I'm so freaked out right now. It was me,
Are you the person?
asshole.
Are you saying you're the asshole who pushed that girl?
I'm crying.
Do you feel bad about what you did? If this is the boy who pushed her? Is that who I'm
Voices.
talking to? Am I talking to the person who pushed her? Are you saying you're gonna
I'm
make
not playing games.
I don't think you are playing games.
Believes the investigation.
I heard investigation from out
It
here.
said believes the investigation. That's crazy. That's one of the craziest responses I've ever heard through this device.
You can hear it on camera 1000% because I could hear investigation clear as day.
That literally like shocked me so much. This whole time up until it said believes the investigation, I've been like freaking out. Like in a different way. Like I hate being in this room. It feels so heavy. I don't know how
I
to
almost
explain.
cried when you told me like everything it said.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a lot.
Can you make a noise for me like you made for Clayton? Clayton, I think someone's here.
What happened? What happened?
I heard like 2 footsteps.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna cry. I think someone's here.
Hello?
I heard like 3 footsteps.
Hello? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You scared me.
I'm scared.
What did that say?
2, I think.
2?
It was 2 footsteps. I'm shaking so bad.
It's literally the number 2. I'm a believer. You're not gonna believe what this just said.
What?
Falling. It was so clear and it said it so long. It went falling.
Explain the lights.
You talking about the light that I just shined down the hallway? I just wanted to see down there. I'm sorry to the girl. I'll call you Sarah because they said that's what you.
Right here. Me.
Yeah, you. I'll just call you Sarah because that's what they said they call you, but it's not your name.
Ravine.
Sarah.
Yeah, is that what everyone calls you?
Me.
Is it okay if we say goodbye for now, Sarah? If you want us to, let me know and we can maybe come back and talk to you later.
His child.
I can maybe come back and talk to you later, Sarah.
I just thank God every day.
For what?
Scientific data. Just a note, whenever you wrap it up, tap me.
I was treated bad.
Damn. I know you were treated bad, Sarah. You didn't deserve what happened to you.
Pathetic.
You weren't pathetic.
All my friends.
Oh, are you saying your friends called you pathetic? And treated you bad? I don't think they were your friends then. I'm sorry for what happened to you, Sarah. We can come back and talk to you later if you would like to. If you want to, give me a sign.
You know.
This is helping me.
Okay, Sarah. If we have time, we'll come back and talk to you later. Thank you for talking to us. And I'm glad if this helped you in any way.
You said bye to her?
Yeah. I think her friends were bullying her. She thought they were her friends. And, like, they called her pathetic. And, like, her friends were mean to her. She wants us to come back and talk to her later.
We can do that. So now we have moved to the funeral room, and I'm going to do Estes method up here. This casket was used, but was not buried due to financial issues, so they donated it to the school. Right now,
Is anyone in here with me?
thou shalt not
Were you religious?
conjure me.
Did someone else conjure you?
One.
Was it maybe the people whose paper we found earlier? If you are here, could you light up any of these pieces of equipment? If you are here...
One. Me. Free.
Well, since you're here with me, could you light up any of the pieces of equipment we have around the room?
Perhaps.
I'd like to see you try. I feel like someone's behind me. That K2 was like... It just stopped, but it spiked to like orange.
Has any equipment gone off?
Not till just now. The one right behind you spiked up to orange.
Really?
Yeah,
Right when I took it off?
right before that.
Has that said anything?
Mm-mm.
Suppose it said two things.
Then your ringer must be off. It said brown hair, her voice, and then energy.
Brown hair.
Where's blonde?
I think so.
Well, maybe we're talking about the real person who was
Yeah.
supposed to be buried in that casket.
That could make sense. And then energy, it needs more energy, so give it permission maybe.
If you're still here, could you light that up again?
I was so sick.
Did you die from an illness or a disease? Like cancer or something?
Something just interfered with this. Really weird. That was crazy. It literally like cut out. I don't even know how to explain what just happened. It's like, it didn't sound like Estes. None of this sounded like Estes to me. It sounded like something else came in and like took over and started talking. I don't know what it said, but none of it sounded like normal at all. That was one of the weirdest things.
I feel like someone's back there.
For her sake. Cross.
Are you standing next to that cross where the K2 lit up?
He's here.
Who is? The man who...
Bad.
Anything for...
I was gonna say the man who was supposed to be buried in that casket, but I don't think he was bad.
me.
Is that guy here? Is he here with us right now?
C.
I don't see him.
Nightmare.
I don't see him. Is he here?
Historic living.
Holy shit, I'm dizzy. Let me sit down. What does that mean? Historic living. Can't you just spiked again? Could you do that again, please?
We burn.
The K2 is going insane. And it stopped once I turned the camera around.
What time is it?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Go. Goodbye. Dead. What just happened?
Liar.
Oh my god. No way. Poltergeist activity. No way. It's insane. May I touch you? Something just touched my face.